But I'm going to go, mate, for his centre-back partner, Cristian Romero, who, in English football, when people come into the league, Rob, we watch him for maybe 3 or 4 games and then we go, right, we put opinion on him. Bosh. Big fingerprint on the top of the head. Romero's decent, but no emotional control, fiery, wants to get his foot in. And I know we both said, don't mind a bit of that fire as long as he can control it, because it's not a bad trait to have, certainly as a centre-half. Well, what I've seen under Ange, Rob, is a more tempered, controlled Romero. There's still been a bit of fire in there once or twice. I've seen a Romero who can pick a pass out, mate, from the right side with Van der Ven, hit a nice long diagonal, step into midfield and play if he has to and start an overload. I've seen a Romero who's happy to go one-on-one and defend when they squeeze in and those full-backs go on. I've seen a Romero who scores a goal at Brentford, has a concussion, wants to stay on, his manager drags him off, disappointed, but wants to play. I've seen a guy who looks to me at 25 years of age as though he's enjoying the maturity and the responsibility, being next to, in a young team, being next to a young centre-back. And every time I see him, Rob, I like him more. And the little bit of fire, I just think, John Terry had a little bit of that fire that made him different. And Nemanja Vidic, if people go back, had a little bit of fire. They could play, Rob, but they also, and they put their head in there. I don't mind that in a team. And Cristian Romero's one of those players who won't get the plaudits, because it'll be Maddison and Sonny and Van der Ven's come in and those full-backs. Cristian Romero's been sneaky good for them this season. I thought he was excellent at the weekend.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. And he's a beast. I mean, I remember Ange said a couple of weeks ago that in training, the players stay away from him.
In training, yeah.
He's an absolute animal.
Yeah,
I mean,
which is good, isn't it? You want one of them in your team, Rob, don't you?
Where did we see him, Rob? We saw him live. Was that the season before this one? Last season, we went to Villa Park.
Season before.
We saw Villa Park.
Yeah, Spurs-Villa.
Yeah, Spurs beat them 4-1.
Spurs beat them 4.
But he looked tough.
And he was tackling and flying on him. We were like, wow.
Wow, he's a tough. I mean, even the sound of him, tackling was like, God, this guy. So it's a good shout.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.